They don't even like it if you at fucking $5 million a week.
We gonna cover it, brother. We got it. Exactly.
These are women, Deshaun Watson, that he paid.
What's up, everybody? What's up, and welcome to another episode of the No Holds Barred Sports Show. Actually, episode 108. Shout out to my homies. But yeah, this is a podcast. If this is your first time checking us out, this is a podcast. 3 wrestlers talking all sports, but not really talking wrestling. So,
Not much. Every now and then.
Yeah, occasionally when there's some big breaking stuff, we do it. But I'm Low Rider, one half of the Dead Presidents, 1/3 of the Los Lunatics, and this man right here,
I am your three-time Hall of Famer King Mega, and below me is
the Bounty Hunter. Kicked it off, followed up by the Urban Legends, Cold Cash D, God rest my brother, and Cowboy Willie Watts, followed up by the Black Necks, Black Bart, Billy Watts, and Cowboy Willie Watts, and finished it off with the Urban Legends, Frank and Nikki, the American Gangsters. And you are in the place to be.
That's right.
Sir.
Right.
That is right. So, shout out. Oh, we already got comments too. Miss Bitch in the building. Thank you. I try. My beard is I've been let it go a little trash lately, but Kenny's hair is fire as always. and Mega with that smile.
Hilarious.
Then we got Pops. What's going on,
Pops? Be in the building this weekend, Pops. I will be in the building. What's going on, Miss
Crystal?
How you doing? Animosity?
And let's put this up here for those who are tuning in for the first time. Like and subscribe to us on Facebook and YouTube at the No Holds Barred Sports Show. Hit the bell, get notified when we are on. We are on every Tuesday, 8 p.m. CPT. And that's color people time. But we're normally, here and there.
Yeah,
we there. No, we're normally on by like 8:02. The latest, So if you ever come on at 8 o'clock and it still says we are, waiting to go live, just know we will be on. We ain't gonna not. If we got a show set, we ain't not gonna be on. Put it that way. So, Caramel Latte.
What's going on, Miss Latte?
How you doing?
Latte.
But man, I don't know about y'all. How y'all been, man? How was your weekend? How was your week?
Everything is everything.
Everything is everything. Came and went.
Yeah, man. There's some crazy stuff went down in this.
The football thing is jumping off.
Yeah, this is why I sometimes I when I hear like the whole baseball, how they want to do like a baseball signing deadline gimmick. Mm-hmm. I always go, man, this shit is exciting as hell when it goes down in football. And I can see how exciting it would be in baseball. Normally it's like the winter meetings. You get excited for, a couple moves that happen. But, when you're, I feel like the drag out, like what's going on with baseball right now, right? It's like, golly, I wish motherfuckers did have a deadline. But I don't really understand like what happens after the deadline. You know what I mean? Like if you don't sign by the end of this deadline in football, what ends up happening?
There is no deadline, really.
I thought there's like a signing window or something that they have.
No.
Free
agency, technically, the season, the free agency signing period starts tomorrow.
Okay.
You can't sign in. The league year starts tomorrow. But they allow teams to like negotiate starting yesterday. So everybody's just like, all right, I want to get my shit before
Mm.
somebody else beats me to it. That's what the rush is. There's no deadline.
Oh,
Deadlines.
okay.
There's a deadline. But
Because
everybody's
they're
just
always talking about on all those sports shows, they're always talking about how they want a signing deadline so that there's like what Boris is doing right now. But I was never understanding like how that would work.
Baseball wants one because there isn't a rush to get guys signed like there is in football.
Yeah.
Which they should do.
Oh, hold on. We got another comment. Patricia. Nice to see you. Thanks for tuning in.
Well, thank you for arriving, Miss Patricia.
Thank you for arriving.
Mr. or Miss, I'm sorry, just don't let me put a Mr. or Miss. Patricia, thank you for arriving. That could be somebody's last name. So that's a male. Not necessarily have to be the first name.
Yeah.
Like Matt Patricia.
Yeah.
Oh.
Without a doubt.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, I don't know about y'all. I'm thirsty as hell.
Shit. Well, I ain't went first in a while. As y'all can see, I was already sipping on the Coors Light. But today I'm going to give a little early WWE WrestleMania shout out.
Oh, shit. What is that? Terramana. Gotcha.
The Rock's Anejo. Here's to The Rock. As always, man, chill tequila or sipping tequila or shooting tequila. Anejos are hard to beat. That's Anejo. And as y'all seen, no face, no nothing, just a smooth drink with no problems. Anejos, man, can't beat them, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I've judged it before. I always say this is a middle of the road price wise. And when I say middle of the road, anything under $50 or under is probably middle of the road. This Anejo might have been more. I'm not sure. I know it's regular. Terramano is not that expensive. The Anejo, I don't. It's been a while. I had that one for a minute, so I'm not sure how much it is. But it's a for I know it wasn't $100. I don't think, but for good sipping and you want something nice and you're in the dark Anejos, that's definitely an 8.5. It's a good drink, like I said, especially on ice, man. No bite behind it, no nothing. Just it does what it does. Because I do what I do when I do.
Who are you, Dylon? You spin the hot fire?
That's a shout out to one of my homeboys from Boston, bro. This guy's a crazy MFer. Shout out to Bob Bill. I know he ain't watching, but
I thought you were doing the Dylon, man. You spit when you rhyme. You rhyme when you spit.
Dylon, he mad as hell at damn Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle ruined his career.
Bro, I seen that the other day. I was laughing about that shit.
I couldn't get to no jobs because of Dave Chappelle. He joked to me and I couldn't get to no jobs. No, when they see my demo, they say, hell no, that's the guy that Dave Chappelle joked.
Yeah, that's the neighbor that Dave Chappelle was joking on.
Yes, sir. Well,
but man, I don't know. I got this. I'm gonna go for it. Some shit that I ain't never seen before. Dragon Ball Z.
That's what the taste test is for. Some shit we ain't seen before.
But yeah, it's an energy drink. It's called Warrior Power.
Damn.
So you're gonna get the glow and all that shit and turn
let's see if I'm a freaking wild out and turn into some kind of
Super
crazy
Saiyan on this motherfucker.
See, I don't know anything about that shit. So
yeah, well, I got a son that grew up during that age. So Yu-Gi-Oh and Dragon Ball Z and
all that shit.
The battle boards. He used to have all that shit.
It's only got 100 milligrams of caffeine.
Soda.
Yeah, that's freaking disappointing. Like. But here we.
You know why? Because they figured kids would like it. And they said we don't want to put the 200 in it because kids are going to see that Dragon Ball Z and want it. And they don't want to have them with 200 milligrams of caffeine.
Yep.
That's exactly why. Not too bad.
That did sound pretty good. At least in my headphones, it did.
Didn't sound bad.
Uh-oh.
Smells like paint.
Tell you, man, anything in a green can is just not. I don't know what it is.
Paint? I don't know if I would
Yo,
want to
it
drink.
smells like paint, bro. Like when you get like a fresh coat of paint
What
done in
color?
your crib, and you walk in and you're like, I still smell that paint.
Water base or oil base?
Can't see if it's color, if it's like got the food coloring, but here we go.
It ain't
Tastes
bad.
like paint. Tastes like
Wow.
paint.
Well, that ain't good.
Really?
Definitely don't want no paint drink.
No one will paint.
Yeah, I don't like
Really?
it. I don't like it at all.
You just tried to see what it was.
Yeah. How does it compare to G Fuel?
I don't
That's the
know.
barometer.
I think it tastes like paint. So I can't really say what G Fuel tastes like because I don't remember. I just remember it tasting like ass.
Shit, you're right. Exactly.
but
Well,
I don't know. I don't know if I don't know if I'd rather drink a G Fuel or drink this, but
Wow.
I will drink this because
well, add some liquor
it
to
wasn't a
it.
cheap can. So
Add some liquor to it and see what you get out of it.
Where'd you get it from?
some Chinese anime store.
Exactly. Got the Dragon Ball Z. Yep.
So I instead,
You should try it.
Why not? Why not try it?
Yeah, at least you tried it.
Pops got Pop. I put Pops on Reacher. I don't know if if y'all seen that show.
I mess with Reacher, Pops.
Yeah, I put Pops on it early. He's like he can't stop watching.
What about Hightown?
I haven't seen that one.
Check that
Is
out.
that on Prime also or?
I don't know. I know it's on Stars. I don't know if it's on Prime.
Yeah, I ain't a baller, man. I ain't got no stars.
Bro, baller my ass. I got a stick that I can get all of it for $20 a month.
Damn it.
I'd rather
Ain't nothing
eat
baller
ass than
about
lick
that.
wet paint. I don't know. Depends
Yeah,
on
man.
the ass.
And right now, I've been seeing a whole lot of shit. I've been seeing a whole lot of shit about the smell that's seeping out of the BBLs now. The fact that they stuff it in the booty.
Yeah,
the smell like
What?
yeah, on YouTube. That's like clickbait. Like every time you go to YouTube, it's like the smells of the BBLs are horrendous.
Oh no.
Stupid asses.
Hey, but I got a fat ass.
It may smell bad, but
Exactly.
Oh man. Mega, what you drinking, brother?
Chicks who get them fucking like outlandish joints. Like the shit looks like
man. Yeah. Like if you're gonna do it, try to be natural.
The people with the legs that look like this and the ass that's sticking out like this on the 2 feet.
Yes, sir. Ass so big it make them pigeon-toed.
For real. I got something new tonight. It's by Ghost, but it's not an energy drink.
Is that the hydration thing?
Hydration gimmick, yeah.
I bought one, and I got reading was not the strong point for me growing up, so I ended up buying it. I'm like, oh shit, in a plastic container, hell yeah.
The drink, oh god.
Got home, busted that shit. I was like, the fuck is this bullshit? Then I saw no caffeine, big as hell.
Zero caffeine. It's a hydration drink.
Hey,
but it's
we on here to try new shit, so hey.
I wanted to try it. Yeah, I wanted to try it.
Why not?
Well, why the fuck not?
I'm over here drinking paint, so
yeah.
Well,
you ain't got no alcohol to pour it on to make it better.
So it's orange squeeze, and it smells like tangerine.
Okay, well,
the one I got was the Sour Patch red one.
Yeah, at least it smells like what it's advertising.
That it does. There we go.
Damn, not even the pucker lips, nothing with that. Holy shit!
Fucking thirsty. Yeah,
What the hell happened?
He was just thirsty. He just wanted a drink.
Oh, okay. I just said, what the
Hold
hell?
on.
That's
Yeah,
your damn gimmick.
my
How
bad.
you know?
Yeah,
How
I
you
fucked
not?
up.
How you not walk to the ring and do your damn gimmick, man?
For real.
What the hell?
For real. Because I got shorted my envelope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Your envelope is getting shorter. You did not do the gimmick. There you go.
Woo.
It's not bad. It tastes like
Good.
orange juice, which is good.
See, I would probably rather have that one than the Sour Patch Kid one.
Yeah, it tastes like orange juice. It's pretty good. Now, as far as the hydration goes and shit, we'll see. But it has 5 different kind of electrolytes. No sugar, no caffeine. It's pretty good. I give it a 7.5.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's definitely drinkable.
I give it 7.5.
Definitely drinkable. So that's one of those things when you're sweating and then worked out, you're putting stuff back in your body. Okay.
Yep. No, I haven't. I've seen them, but haven't tried them yet.
Those things are on point.
I haven't tried them.
They taste like real Starburst, like way more than the C4 did.
Really?
Yeah, like you get like that.
Talking about the ice energy drinks?
No, it's not an energy. It's like a water, like a I don't know what you would call it.
A sparkling water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen. There's a Starburst one, caramel latte. I haven't seen the Starburst one.
Yeah, I've seen those. I got one not that long ago.
They have like a sparkling water, but they also have one in a can that's what is it, Chauncey? It's like caffeine infused.
Oh, do they have a caffeine one?
Yeah.
Oh, I've never even noticed it.
Yeah. That's the ice I was talking about.
I was gonna do this one, but then I was like,
I can't find them,
bro. Publix.
My Publix ain't got them.
I was gonna do this one, but I figure I'll just finish the other one and I'll save this one for next week.
All righty, man. We have done the taste test, and I believe it is time to go to work.
Yeah, man.
It's time to get up in that corner.
My man, Anthony Joshua.
Corner.
Nobody puts Kenny in the corner.
I slip and roll and shoot the uppercut. Anyway, speaking of shooting and rolling,
man,
Francis Nagomo forgot the freaking stroll.
I tell you what, he definitely took a nap.
Listen, man.
Bro, his face was light.
Me and my son was watching that fight, and I could tell in the first 30 seconds or so, AJ was like, okay, I know he can punch, so I'm not going to do anything stupid. And then Francis Nagomo did the most stupidest shit and that's when I said he's novice. He switched to southpaw for no reason, because if you watch any fighters that switch stance, which is from orthodox to southpaw, Bud Crawford, Jared Ennis, they do it in the midst of fighting because they see an opening, or they start out one way and then they see this is the strong hand and I see the flaws to where switching helps. He switched and nothing had happened. Now, what you got to understand when you're fighting a right-hander and you're left-handed, the destruction punch, if you don't have proper defense and can keep your head off the center line when you throw punches as a softball to a right-hander, is a straight right hand. What's the first knockdown? A straight right hand, nothing complicated, basic as it gets. Shoot a right hand down the pipe. Right hand down the pipe, first knockdown. Boom.
Stunned the hell out of his ass. He looked lost as soon as that happened.
When I told my son, as soon as he did that, I said he is going to get the shit knocked out of him. It was not 30 seconds later. He was on his back with his eyes bucked in his head. Like, what the hell just happened?
Mm-hmm. He looked so lost.
Understand the simple things in boxing, and that's and listen, I'm a Francis Ngannou fan, but I like the way the fight ended for two reasons. Francis made his money, and I'm more boxing than MMA. He proved somebody taking him serious that's on an elite level, he's not ready for. So when he switched to that southpaw stance, I knew right off the bat he's in trouble because he had no reason to switch to southpaw. Because you subject yourself to right hands if you don't know how to keep your head off the center line. Because when you throw a jab, you leaning forward instead of. But if you're southpaw and you throw a jab, you know to get your head off the center line. Head off the center line. Didn't have a clue. So if you watch on the knockout punch, even though he went back to right hand, but now AJ know I can hurt him. When he threw the monster right hand, Ngannou was right-handed like this. When he threw the punch, Ngannou did this. He backed up and he dropped his left. Instead of putting on the damn handcuffs or the whatever they call it and going here, he went like this. So as soon as he dropped his left, that fucking overhand right that came, there's nothing to deflect it. Maybe you still hit him, but there's nothing to deflect the power. Hit him dead on his chin, lights out. The second knockdown was another, even in the right-hand stance, was an overhand right, and he's seen that he's dropping his left. Every time I go to punch, he's dropping his left and trying to pull back. The last thing you can do is pull back. You have to step back. But if you do step back, hands got to be up because they can close the distance as you pulling or stepping. And if your hands are down, hooks, crosses, any of that, as they close the distance, as they know your tendency is to step back, is they're going to catch you. So if you're going to pull back, you have to pull back with hands up off the center line. Step back, hands up, spin out. You cannot stay in the direct line of fire, and that's exactly what he did. He stayed in the exact line of fire. So when he shot the punch, he was right. Whoa, got too excited. Knocked my damn mic over. He was right in the line of fire of getting hit. He was right there. It was nothing he could do but take that punch. And AJ is a beast. He can hit. AJ can hit. And boom,
I was telling Pops about it, and I was like, just imagine if Tyson Fury would have taken that fight serious. You knew he ain't take it serious. Motherfucker was already moving along to the next fight. You know what I mean?
Fights, styles make fights. Does Fury probably tap what he does? And he is a 285-pound man. So maybe not one punch, but accumulation, he maybe finishes. But AJ is a puncher. Wilder is a puncher. AJ is a puncher and an Olympic medalist. So he's technique down, plus he has big power. Fury probably beats him up, and maybe after a couple of rounds of beating him up, stops him if he takes.
That's what I was figuring. Yeah. But I feel like Fury's footwork is better. It's so damn good, and the way he rolls with the punches.
Here's the other key to boxing: when deterioration either happens slowly or it happens that night. I want to see what Fury does against Uslik, because that could have been the night that it went south. I mean, even though he beat Wilder twice and a draw once, that I think he probably won all three fights. You got to think, he didn't get hurt none in the second fight. He just mauled Wilder. But he got knocked down twice in the first fight, and either twice or 3 times. He took punches from a man that has goddamn nitro in his fist. So we don't know what damage Fury, even though he won the fight, we don't know what damage Fury. And then we got to think about what's going on, bro. And then we got to think about Fury was an addict. Fury was living a non-boxer's life. So you only listen every time you're in that ring in a professional fight, you leave a piece of yourself in the ring, especially with hard fights. You leave a piece of yourself in that ring. So I'm anxious to see the Usyk fight because he is much bigger than Usyk, but Usyk is a very, very good boxer. So I'm anxious to see the fight. But that could have been shown the deterioration of Fury, so we can say how good his footwork is and his upper body movement is and his boxing ability is. But here's the one thing he couldn't do against Nagomo that AJ doesn't do. Fury against Wilder leaned on him, used his size to move him. He couldn't do that against Nagomo. Fury couldn't. AJ didn't depend on that. AJ depended on his technique and his hands. Now, will Fury maybe go in and try to do the same thing with Usyk, who is about a 220-pound heavyweight, and Fury will probably be, it look like he's getting in shape, but even in shape, Fury's going to be around somewhere around 270, 275. He's going to be a big dude at 6'9".
Yeah.
So, but I would say it would be a little harder because I think Usyk has great footwork and he's a boxer, so he's a slick boxer. So he I don't think he'll be there like Wilder was just to lean on. But yeah, man, shout out to Nagomo though, man. Nothing against him because I'm a boxing fan. Like I said, I wasn't mad because if he does beat AJ, you got so many MMA guys think they can come over and do that. And it is two different skill sets, man. Boxing is strictly working on your hands, positioning, head off the center line, the basics of certain stuff all the way up to taking those basics and adding feints and positioning and footing positioning and getting in the right place. So, but big ups to Nagomo. Man, the man made in 2 fights, that man made I think $30 to $40 million. He wouldn't have made that in his whole MMA career. He made $600,000 his last MMA fight. He made $10 million against Fury, and he made 30 million plus against, 20 million plus against AJ.
Joshua.
So shout out to him for the money. Now he said he's not going to quit. He said he wants Wilder, and that would probably be because Wilder's not going to give him no technique. Wilder's going to try to land that big bomb, and maybe that works out for him because he has a big bomb too. But I tell you what, if he doesn't get the basics of getting that head off center line and getting upper body movement, head movement, if Wilder touch him, he's gonna drop him just like AJ did. Wilder ain't the best technician, but he's been boxing at an elite level way longer than Nagomo has. So that would be a rough fight because of that. But does he probably have a better chance against a Wilder than AJ? Yeah, because AJ right now took him serious and probably in the best shape. He always in shape, but his head seemed to be in the right place and he did his thing. So yeah. But I'm gonna do a little bit more boxing because we had a big UFC that we're gonna get into. The undercard was really no big. Well, Joseph Parker, the guy that beat Wilder, fought this Chinese guy who I'd seen knock heads off, and Parker withstood. He got knocked down 2 or 3 times, but he withstood it, and he ended up eking out a decision on Parker. So on Wang Z Wang. I can't pronounce his first name, but I know his last name is Wang. So he itched out a decision on him. So they're talking maybe AJ and him in an eliminator fight to get the winner of Fury and Usyk. So we'll see. Ryan Garcia's been going through a lot here lately. I mean, with the out there stuff, but it's 2 sides to that. I don't know I think Ryan is definitely mentally going through some stuff, but at the same time, Ryan is really training. Like Ryan today posted that he was sparring with Frank Martin. Frank Martin is good to fight Tank. That is upper level sparring. So he's getting ready for Devin, along with helping Frank get ready for Tank because Ryan has already fought Tank, so he can kind of tell him what he's seen when he was in the ring with him. So I really think that Ryan is taking it more serious than people think. They looking at all his crazy antics, and they're thinking he's going through the motions. But I really think Ryan is taking the fight serious. It's personal. They fought 6 times in the amateur. They know a lot about each other. I mean, amateur fighting is a whole lot different. Headgear, bigger gloves, and it's a point system. You don't fight for knockouts in the amateurs. You know, you fight for the land of more, because I think a knockdown counts as 1 punch. It doesn't count as a automatic to win the round. So you could hit a guy with the big punch in the amateurs and knock him down, and that guy get up and hit you 10 times, and he won the round. You know, and they don't let you get hurt. You know, they're gonna give a standing 8 count anytime they think you took a hard punch. So it's way different. So, you know, interesting to see how that goes. Of course, like I said, Tank is fighting Frank Martin. The the next big fight is Keith Thurman, Tim Tszyu, and then Pitbull and Rolly Romero's on the undercard of that fight. So, of course, we've seen Mike Tyson and Jake Paul supposed to fight. Mike Tyson at 40 years old, I'd have said, hell yeah, that man gonna be 58 years old by the time they step in the ring. Now, like I tell anybody, you see Mike on the mitts, you see Mike on the bags, you see Mike for 50, whatever, it looks fabulous. Them bags ain't punching back, and the mitts ain't punching back. One thing we do know about Jake, he can hit. You know, now how does he deal? This is my opinion of the fight. The first 3 rounds, I think, is Mike's best ability and option to try to get Jake Paul out there. But then I seen something they were supposed to use 18-ounce gloves and headgear. So you know, I don't know if that's true or not. But I mean, Mike's saying all the right things. I'm gonna stop him, and I'm tired. You know, I helped this man get into this, and now he's making a mockery of the sport. So I'm gonna knock his ass out. So we'll see. But I'm not a big fan of that. Well, I watch it, of course, but I'm not a big fan of that.
I think it's gonna be a work, and I think Tyson's always that wild card that motherfucker may just wild out and bite Jake Paul's fucking ear off.
Exactly. So, you don't know. I mean, Jake Paul hit him and hurt him. Maybe because that savage motherfucker is still in there. I don't give a damn what you think. That's in there.
If you ever seen the Joe Rogan show, he said that's why he put the table as far away as he did, because he said after sitting across from Tyson, he was like, yo, this motherfucker is intense.
Oh, no, I guarantee you sitting in a room with Mike Tyson is probably an uneasy feeling. And I mean, and it ain't so much that you're scared. It's probably just one of those things like, what do I say that may trigger this motherfucker?
Right. Something may happen. Right.
Like, exactly
it. Yeah.
So it was a funny story I seen today with Cameron and Mace show. They was talking junk about Mike Tyson, and then Cameron really went in, and then he was flying back into a show, and he called Mace, was like, hey, bro, I'll probably be late, may not make the show because of the flight, whatever. He's like, and by the way, Mike Tyson is right behind me on this flight. Like, we're in line, and Mike is behind me, and he done talked like the day before. And Mike was whispering, like, hey, I need to talk to you, Cam. Like, oh, shit. See, like, shit like that, bro. Like, no, man, not Mike. He's an animal, man. I mean, he's a monster. I mean, and it ain't about being scared of nobody. It's just understanding that. And that's what I told about New Jack. I had the opportunity, I almost wrote New Jack before, and I declined it. And I said, it ain't about being scared of him. I said, but you just don't know what this freaker is going to do. Like, we know he got nails. We know he got knives, and God rest the brother. He had all this stuff on him. And I'm like, bro, you just don't know. Like, if you mess up on something or miss something or accidentally lay one in, you don't know how this guy's going to react, man. So,
but meanwhile, he'll stiff the hell out of you.
Exactly. So, I declined that offer. And it was a hardcore match. I was like, nah. So, let me jump into the UFC right quick, because I've done been 30 minutes, but there's a lot going on this weekend. So the UFC was a great card, man. I did watch pretty much the majority of the card. I am a big Dustin Poirier fan, man, and he put on a phenomenal show. I mean, this guy he fought was a damn monster. I mean, this guy kept. I mean, he was 28 and Dustin is 35, and the youth in him, he kept coming and man, Dustin just don't give up, bro. And
Bro,
just
as soon as he clipped him in the second round, I said, "Oh, it's about to be on."
I mean, that to me, I wanted to see the Kevin Holland and Michael Venom Page because now Venom Page is finally on the big stage, and I'm a Holland fan. And this guy and Page are kind of like the same people, but I'm gonna get to that. But Dustin, man, God, man, I hope they gave him the fight of the night because he put on the show, man. Because that guy was not easy.
Dude, by the middle of round one, I was like, "Damn, is this dude
that
gonna
dude was
walk?"
a beast, man.
I was like, "Is this dude gonna walk fucking Poirier like this?"
Yeah,
I
man,
was like,
he was
"Damn,
coming.
this
And
is
I
rough."
was like, shit, he could out there and watch Poirier, and Poirier just kept grinding, and he would get clipped or hurt or took down, but it was
his corner yelled at him and was like, "Stop fucking jumping guillotines. Just go out there and he can't handle it. He can't handle it." And sure enough,
when he clipped him, bro, I was like, "Holy!"
And he still tried to jump guillotine.
Cold chills, bro. Poirier is a beast, man. I am a big fan, and he did his thing. The Kevin Holland, Michael Venom Page. Kevin Holland didn't have a clue what to do. He actually went back to the corner, and I think one of the conversations they was like, "Yeah, man, just do your shit and get to him and get at him." He was like, "Bro, he's not there. He's not there for me to hit."
He's elusive, man. Yeah, Buddy's elusive as hell.
But
he ain't looked that great though.
That's what I was good to say. Here's the problem I see with him, and I told my son because me and him watched the card. I said the problem with Michael Venom, and I will give him this. He said, "I still got a lot of work to do." So he admitted it. Here's the problem I give with him. When he fights, just like with what's that guy with the lip that fought Kevin Holland and didn't attempt to throw no punches, went right in and rushed him and took him down and worked him. He ain't fought
Kamzat.
Yeah, that's what's a upper level is going to do. Is they're going to do. You will not. I'm talking about. As soon as the refs say they going, you bounce 2 or 3 times, they come in to rush you and try to. They're not going to do what Kevin Holland did and stand back and let him bounce and throw those damn reverse elbows and crazy kicks and goddamn a punch that is 20 feet away and the punch still can land because he's so long. They're not going to let him do that. So that's his thing. He's going to have to do a whole lot of and at 36, I don't know how much. I don't know if he's
the thing is Bellator did a lot of hand picking.
Yeah.
They did way more. This style is going to make the fight. This style is going to hype this fight.
Exactly. They try to have good cards to where Dana says, "No, we're putting the best against the best." So it's like you said, exciting to watch, crazy shit, but I don't know if it lasts in the UFC when he fights one of those guys that's going, shoot, think high and shoot low, and once he on the ground, all that shit means nothing. All them crazy elbows and kicks means nothing. Sugar Shane O'Malley, he impressed me.
You and me both, bro.
His footwork, his wind, all that impressed me because that mother freaker, what's his name?
Chito Vera.
Chito Vera. He has a damn brick in his jaw because that knee that hit him, and you heard the sound that went throughout the crowd, and this guy didn't even stagger. I mean, you could see it, buzzed him, and he hit this guy all night with good punches. And the only saving grace for Sean O'Malley is his footwork and his hand speed, because you could see Vera wanted to do more and rush him, but he was just like his speed and his footwork kept him confused enough that he didn't say, "I'm going balls to the wall," because I don't know what's coming. So that was enough. But that last 10 seconds of the fight, he hit
Oh, you hit him with the
O'Malley with
body
that
shot,
damn body blow. And
dude. At the end of the fourth, though, I thought I was like,
yeah.
yo, I
Oh no,
said,
he didn't start. I mean,
I
had his
said,
nose bleeding.
yeah. I said, Cheeto can. I was thinking. I said, this is when we're gonna find out if Sean O'Malley has the heart
And
right
that's
then and there, because
and
right
that
there I was
he
like,
showed
yo,
it. And he
Cheeto's
showed
walking
it.
him down.
He
He's
showed it.
going at him and making him actually like think.
And
And he showed
showed
up.
the heart. That was
Mhm.
probably his most impressive fight. Not just because he did so much offensively, but like you said, he showed heart when he started getting hit. He seen, I'm not going to knock this damn guy out with 1 or 2 punches. This guy's probably in for the long haul, and he didn't crumble. He said, "Okay, I keep working my shit." But that damn body blow when he hit him with like 10
Mhm.
seconds, if it had been another 30 seconds to a minute, shit could be different. Because as soon as that round was over, he like everybody get and we just went and sit down in the corner. You could see him trying to breathe, like he was that body blow hurt.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, great UFC fight. It was some more fights on the undercard. Who were go ahead, Low Rider, and help me out. I know it was some other good fights on the
Man, there was a lot of good fights, man.
Burns fought. He lost.
Yeah,
Gilbert Burns. That was a good fight.
Gilbert Burns, Peter Yan versus Song Yudong,
Yep, that was a good
Curtis
fight.
Blades versus that dude Almeida, and that fight, I don't know if you saw that one.
Which one?
Curtis Blades and
Yes.
Almeida.
But see, at straight wrestling, he tried to come out the second round and throw hands. That first round, he just wrestled.
But normally, the thing is, that's normally Curtis Blades' gimmick, where he will throw the wrestling out there. And when he was getting handled like that, I said, "Oh shit!"
Oh no, you can see that guy was strong, but you got to be well versed in the UFC, bro.
Then
you got to be well versed.
I don't know if you watched that fight with that girl Macy Barber, and she's like from
I didn't watch none of the girls' fights.
She's on she's from what's his name's camp.
I've heard of Macy Barber.
Uriah Faber. And man, that was a fucking fight too. Good fight. Rafael Dos Anjos fought on the undercard.
I did watch some of that fight. I did watch a little of that. He's a little long in the tooth.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I've went a little long on the Kenny's corner, but a lot did happen in boxing and fighting this weekend. Upcoming UFC 300, the main event is
yeah, we still got a couple weeks for that though.
Yeah, but the main event
we got a month pretty much.
Yeah, that's the main event on that is who?
Pereira and Jamal Hill.
And they got some, and that guy only lost his title because he gave it up because he was hurt. He did the thing, he didn't hold the title up. He said, "Hey, I ain't gonna be able to fight. Here's your title back. When I get healthy, give me my title shot." And Dana did that. So he's on that. I think the BMF is Justin Gaethje against Max Holloman on that fight. Holly Holmes is on that card. Zayla Green is fighting another first Chinese world championship fight. And look, I haven't seen this girl, but look like she's the beast. And I know Wang is a monster. So that's going to be an excellent card, UFC 300. Like I said, boxing.
Yeah, that's a month away. We still got like 5 UFCs before there.
Okay, so boxing, we got Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney, April the 20th. I think it's March this month. Sometimes we got the Tim Tszyu and Keith Thurman with Pitbull and Rolly Romero on that. I think it's April. We got Frank. Is it April or May when Frank Martin fights?
I think that Tim Tszyu fight is supposed to be further down.
I thought it was in March sometime.
The end of March 30th.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's in March, and then we got Frank Martin versus what's his name? My boy Tank. They coming up in April or May. So it is some big fights coming up. I seen today a couple of days ago, where Bud Crawford is fighting this guy named Chris Eubank Jr. And the winner of that gets the Tim Tszyu and Keith Thurman winner. So we got a lot of fights coming up, man. So, shout out to these guys starting to fight each other and making big fights, man. But like you said, we'll get into that stuff later on in the week. I took a lot of time, and let's get into the other stuff, brothers.
Yeah, hella stuff we got going on,
Yeah,
man.
I know. As I said, we still got a lot of stuff going.
Buccaneers re-signed Baker Mayfield 3 years, $100 million with $50 million guaranteed, which I like that way better than the Kirk Cousins deal.
Listen, bro, based on what he did for y'all last year and what they're paying quarterbacks, that's not a bad deal.
Yeah. And the $50 million guarantee is not bad either.
Exactly. Based on what he did for y'all last year and what they pay quarterbacks, hey, y'all pretty much got a decent bargain based on what quarterbacks can make.
Yeah, because if you look at what I'm gonna just jump to the Kirk Cousins one, but Kirk Cousins ended up signing a 4-year, $180 million with $100 guaranteed. And we all know Kirk Cousins he can make that money, but he can't do
What's the guy name we
anything.
were talking about mega in basketball? Parsons. Is that him?
Chandler Parsons.
Robbing that damn Kirk Cousins keeps robbing the league, bro.
Yep.
He got $80 million guaranteed. Remember, that was like unheard of crazy when he did that. Like 2 years, $80 million guaranteed.
Guaranteed. Like, smartest man in NFL.
Yeah, this man is killing the game. And realistically, what the freak has he done? He's won some regular season games.
A lot of regular season games.
No, he wins regular season. I will give him that. But it's normally first round of the playoffs, gone. But they paid. I mean, damn. Shout out to Kirk Cousins on his hustle,
on getting them bags,
on his stuff thizzle, baby.
For real.
He getting that bag on their ass, man.
The Chiefs re-signed Chris Jones 5 years, 158.75 with 101 guaranteed.
I mean, I don't,
they had to.
Yeah. He did too much for him last year to say
team chemistry too. It's like what we talked about last week, right? You don't want to really fuck up that team chemistry, and somebody like him is big on the defensive end.
Yep. You let them mess around and get a damn receiver, bro. A top-notch receiver. That there is one out there, Mega.
I got him next to Thomas coming.
The Colts re-signed Michael Pittman Jr.
Because he had that for a trade, right? He got pissed, like, I want to trade. Yeah. Nah, you ain't get no trade. We're gonna take care of you, buddy.
Yeah, he got 3 years, $70 million, 46 guaranteed.
Who's that quarterback now? Because Minshew signed with somebody.
It's Anthony Richardson.
Okay.
Minshew just played because Richardson got hurt.
Yeah, remember that was he started off hot too, Richardson, and then got hurt. On top of that, the Steelers get Russell Wilson.
Why not?
1 year, $1.2 million.
That's all they got to pay him is $1 million. And he knows you're getting him, along with me and Mecca's discussion last week, you're getting him with him having to prove something. So he's not walking in there saying, I want this many box seats. I want this office to myself. He's not walking in there. He's walking in there like, I got to prove myself again.
Not only that, though, he's if you look at his stats this year versus everything the Steelers had combined QB-wise,
that's what I said.
He blows them out the water.
He did not have a horrible year last year. I just really think Peyton, the coach, said, I'm not going to win here with this and what we have to pay him because we're not going to be able to sign shit for the future. And he's not doing enough. He's not my cup of tea.
And they already don't have picks.
Right. He's not my cup of tea.
He's not my cup of tea.
And they don't have picks because of him.
Right. He's not my cup of tea. So we're going to suck for a year or two. But once we get past that and get away from the Russell Wilson era, let's do our thing.
On top of that, we did the Kirk Cousins already. We already talked about that.
Yeah, and I mean, like I said, man, I'm not mad at Kirk, but I don't see it. I don't freaking see it, man.
the Falcons also signed Darnell Mooney, 3 years, 39 million, 26 million guaranteed.
They get the defense. I mean, it's not like, other than the Bucks, Panthers ain't gonna do shit. The Saints ain't gonna do shit. So,
Mm-hmm.
and they almost, they all could have won the division last year with Desmond Ritter and Taylor Heineke.
Yeah.
So
it's official. They giving up on Ritter, right?
Done. Yep.
So
it's official. Done.
What do you do with him, right? Because it seems like what's his name still waiting in the wings to see if anything's gonna happen with Fields, right?
Oh, he's done. Yeah.
It's like, dang, where's Fields gonna go? Where's
I got a picture on that.
But this one here hurt a lot of people's feelings.
That's a Ric Flair. Woo!
Right, for real.
This shit hurt some feelings.
That hurt some feelings.
In the division.
Love it.
Still young, had a good year last year, and he got his paper.
And is a dynamic running back. And he ran behind a worse offensive line the last couple of years with the Giants.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you a question. If you are Kelsey, do you tell them, yo, let's do this. I want this fucking ring. Let's do this shit and come back. Unretire. Because I don't know, last week he retired.
You talking about big guy, the center.
His brother. Not Travis Kelsey, his brother.
Yeah.
Jason Kelsey.
He probably his body was because he was going to retire last.
Go ahead, Matt.
I would say he was going to retire. He was thought about retiring last. His body he's just like, I'm done.
That's what I was going to say. Just from the looks of thing, he's not flamboyant, outgoing like Travis. So whatever money he's made, he probably on his damn farm, chilling, having money saved in the bank.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't have the outgoing, lavish lifestyle, probably like Travis Kelsey. So he's like, listen, man, I put my body through whatever. I don't know what, 30, 40, 50, $60 million in the bank, whatever.
And he got a ring already. So
and he got a ring.
That is true. I forgot that they already did.
Probably got investments. I think him and his brother have a podcast that does pretty well.
They do real good.
So he probably like, hey, I'm good.
But
that's a big signing, man.
Did you see Tiki Barber said that Saquon's dead to him?
And Saquon got in his ass too.
Yeah. I think he was just like,
they say
like from a fan's perspective.
Yeah, and they say he was just kind of like kidding or for fans. Like Saquon,
but who knows what he said to him like 2 years ago on a practice field on a hot day in August. He could have been like, you ain't as good as me and blah blah blah. Who knows?
That's what Saquon said since he first came there. That Tiki's been always heavily critical of him, and
listen, man.
He was like, "Fuck him."
That man now has. I mean, let's not act like $10-12 million, whatever he made last year wasn't. But that man now set what he's made and whatever endorsements to what he got now. He's got generational wealth, man. So shout outs to him, bro.
And he wanted to stay with the Giants. The Giants
running backs are not getting paid. They're taking a brutal beating. And you got Daniel, what's his name? Jacobs.
That is true.
What's his last name as the quarterback?
Daniel Jones.
Yeah, you got Daniel Jones as your quarterback, man. Let me see that again. I didn't see what Cuz said. What was that?
Says they could sign him for the playoffs, worst case scenario, if he wants to rest up throughout the regular season, which could be something he may do. If he still got that.
Great point made, Cuzzo.
That's a good one.
Saquon, shout out to you, brother.
Raiders signed defensive tackle Christian Wilkins, 4 years, 110.
That's the damn
84
money now,
million
bro.
guaranteed.
Like linemen and damn quarterbacks. That's the money now.
D tackles and yep.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
that's
what
So
it
what
remember
money
back
now,
in the
bro.
day, man, when Warren Sapp got that $99 million deal, everybody was like, "Oh shit," you know.
Mhm.
But yeah, man, I ain't mad at anybody that's getting their money,
Well,
right?
them guys put their body through, man. Like I said, man, give them get all you can get, man.
Get what you can get when you can get it. Yep.
Exactly.
Yes, sir.
Texan sign. Is his name Danielle Hunter?
No, Daniil.
Oh,
I don't know why
okay.
his mom and daddy fucked up
Fucked
his
him
name
up.
and spelled it like Danielle.
But yes, he gets a
Daniil.
2-year, $49 million deal with 48 guaranteed. That's a nice deal.
That's
Yeah, man.
nice. Yep.
And if you look at it, right, he's basically getting half of what the
Half of
Raiders
what
are giving
Right. Yeah.
Wilkins.
And my
So-
bad during the Kenny's Corner, man. Shout out to Shaheem. He won his first fight over in Albuquerque, New Mexico. The young man.
Oh,
He did win his first fight.
hella props.
Yeah,
They
man.
should let with that.
Yeah, he won his first fight over there. So good stuff. Good stuff.
Awesome. Well, congrats, brother. What else we got here? Vikings sign Jonathan Greenyard, 4 years, $72 million.
Telling you, man, linemen and quarterbacks, bro. And you trickle a receiver in there, but linemen and quarterbacks, bro, that's the money in the league right now.
Derrick Henry signed with the Ravens, 2 years,
Yo,
$16 million with
look at
9
that.
guaranteed.
Derrick Henry,
Crazy.
bro.
Crazy.
Only $9 million guaranteed, bro. Derrick Henry, bro. A workhorse, a monster, several thousand-yard seasons, and that's.
And even if he's like half of what he was, he's still is a great
that's a
third
great
or fourth
sign
back.
for the Ravens, bro.
Tremendous.
That is a great sign.
Great.
You're going to have to worry about Derrick Henry, man. You got to. Play action goes way to another level now. Or fake handoff to Derrick and you cut the corner. I'm like, you're
fucking
going
end
to freeze the
zones.
linebacker when you do a fake handoff and you doing an actual quarterback sweep or a quarterback keep, bro. I mean, that's a great sign for
You get that red zone effect for him too, where
exactly
not easy.
5 yards or in. Oh, that changes the game, bro.
Yeah.
Great
on
sign.
top of
Great
that,
sign. I'm
the
just glad
Packers
the Cowboys
signed.
didn't get him.
The Packers signed Josh Jacobs from the Raiders.
Shout out.
4 years, $48 million.
Shout out to Jacobs and good signing for a young Packers team.
Packer team,
on
yeah.
the way up, bro. On the way up.
He gets 12.5 guaranteed. Which, when you think about that, I'd rather have that deal Henry's got. 9 million guaranteed, You're on that Ravens team that will finally he'll finally be on a winning team.
Right. It's a great sign for the Ravens.
The Packers also signed Xavier McKinney, 4 years, $68 million.
The teams that have made moves have made some good moves, man.
Yeah, I haven't seen much that I was like, oh my goodness, why would you do that?
Yeah.
No, everybody that seemed like they've signed, they've done good stuff.
They've done good. Yep.
The Bears signed DeAndre Swift, 3 years, $24 million with 15 guaranteed.
Running back out of Chargers, right?
Come on, man. We'll get there, brother.
I'm sorry. I didn't know it was up there.
Titans signed Tony Pollard,
now
3 years, $24 million.
That kind of surprised me because I'm like, Cowboys ain't made a move yet for running back. Like
the Cowboys haven't really done shit.
Nothing. And listen, what top of the line running back is still out there. Henry is gone. Saquon is gone.
No,
Josh Jacobs is gone. Daniel, whatever his name, Jacobs is gone. The running back for the Chargers is gone. Like, what the hell are they gonna do?
Shit, look, even Zach Moss is gone.
Yeah, Zach. Yeah.
They had I had read that the Cowboys were interested in him, and he said he cost too much money.
Who is that?
For Zach
Cowboys.
Moss?
Yes. Yep.
And you guys let go of
They traded. That's further down. Traded.
okay.
Yeah. But yeah, like they must not like the guy who does their cap must have quit and said, I'm out of here. And they know they got to re-sign Dak and
Exactly.
CD.
Not even re-sign him. You got to pay him that
extend it.
$59
Right.
million, and then hopefully you can get him to negotiate. Because if he don't want to do nothing, there's not a damn. What's up, Cuzzo? There's not a damn thing y'all can do. He has a no trade clause. He has a everything is to his favor.
I got to make sure Thomas later. Hold on.
Yeah, everything is to his favor in that deal with the Cowboys for this year.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he'll definitely.
Oh no, without a doubt, he'll
yeah.
help Jordan out a lot.
He's a stud too.
Yeah.
What
else do we got? Hold on, I'm done with these fucking headphones. Give me 1 second, guys.
I'm telling you, man, come the damn offensive lineman or quarterback, bro.
Yep. I mean, that's just I don't know.
What they say, become a big ugly or a pretty boy?
Big ugly. A big ugly or a pretty boy. For real.
Yeah, when you look at it, right, there's like not many running backs left. Giants took Singletary.
The running back. So like I said, I might have jumped the gun. I don't know if y'all had that we signed.
Yeah, we got yours down here, brother. We'll get there right now.
Did we do anything with the guy that we had? What was his name? The guy that got shot, Mega.
No, he's a rookie. No, he's still there. He's a rookie last year.
Oh, because he's still there. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because he's a workhorse.
No, he's good. Yeah,
he's a workhorse.
I think this was a good signing to Gabe Davis from the Bills to the Jaguars.
That's where Minshew went to as a backup, right? Yeah.
No,
so you think they
they traded for somebody.
I got that later. That's later. I got trades later.
On this Commanders, they signed defensive end Dorrance Armstrong from the Cowboys, 3 years, $45 million.
We've signed a couple of people from the damn Cowboys.
Yeah, that's I was hearing that.
But we signed. But here's the thing: we signed the coach. I mean, the defensive coach. So why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't you think
bring people you know?
Yeah, take some Cowboys with him.
But yeah, the Commanders signed him. They signed Zach Ertz.
We signed Zach Ertz also.
Yeah.
Yep. These are all people that you signed: Zach Ertz, Austin Eckler, and Marcus Mariota. So
why did it say Zach Ertz Cardinals 1 year?
Yeah, that was his previous team.
Okay, so we signed all these people that's going across the bottom.
Yeah.
So with the backup quarterback that we had, the brother Kobe, what was his name? Brissett. Where'd he go to?
New England.
Okay. Well, he knows the system. That's where he made his name at.
Yeah.
We're doing a little work. Nothing crazy and big, but we definitely put in some work.
Hey, that Austin Eckler signing's good, man. Austin Eckler he's a gamer.
Yes.
He's a receiving threat, and he can handle the ball good. So
that's a good 1-2 punch with the Mitchell kid.
Yeah.
Also the Steelers signed linebacker Patrick Queen from the Ravens, 3 years, $41 million. Whenever you see things like this, I always go, man, that's rough to jump. Like kind of the way, like if you were a Ravens fan, you're probably like, fuck, I hate this.
In the division,
yeah.
That's why I say, the Giants fans are like, we got to.
Yeah, that's where it hurts.
2 times a year, and we know what the capability of this guy is.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, especially like
But y'all
now you
cut
got
your own heads off for signing
Mm.
that damn Daniel Jones for $180
Yep.
freaking million, bro. That was
Yep.
ridiculous.
it's rough, man. Then the Raiders sign Gardner Minshew, 2 years, 25 million, 15 guaranteed. Um, the Panthers signed offensive lineman Robert Hunt.
Telling you, bro, offensive lineman, $100 million, 63 guaranteed, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And them big uglies, bro. They
Big
getting their
ugly.
bread.
That's right.
Big uglies getting their bread now, bro.
The Vikings signed Sam Darnold.
Yeah,
I didn't even know Buddy was still in the fucking league.
yeah, man. I'm like, okay, what is that? So they definitely got to be. Do they got good draft picks or something this year?
They got They got
Okay. Okay.
I think a fifth. They're not.
So they pretty much saying we're tanking and gonna get a young quarterback and try to bring him up. Okay, makes sense.
And I got some extra diamonds for that too.
But
okay,
they
ahead,
also signed Aaron Jones from the Packers. I feel like he's on his way on the decline, obviously. But 1 year, 7 million, staying in the north. This one here. Brown signed Jameis Winston, 1 year, 8.7 million.
The gunslinger.
Hey, he's probably gonna get a lot of playing time at the rate that your
Deshaun
boy
Watson.
is.
Yeah.
Deshaun Watson is, right?
Hey, yeah, no doubt.
So it's not a bad move because he can pass he's not.
I mean, he can throw the ball. He can also throw it.
He can throw it to the other team sometimes.
Right, he can throw the ball.
He can go out there and have a 400-yard game with 3 touchdowns and 3 interceptions.
Sorry. Solomon says got some good ones coming out of college this year that the Cowboys could get. Jonathan Benson, Brandon Allen.
What are these positions you're naming?
Yeah.
Running backs.
What are these? Okay.
Oh, those are running backs.
What are these positions?
Mega says running backs. So
okay, they running backs. Okay.
Chalmers says who's the QB for the Titans?
Will Levis.
And then he's at the Raiders, so I'm guessing that was the Minshew comment.
Yeah, Minshew. Yeah.
But yeah, man, I think Jameis
about Minshew earlier.
I think Jameis to the Browns is not a bad move. The Dolphins signed Shaquille Barrett from the Bucks, 1 year, $9 million. He's good, man. I like him a lot, but obviously Tampa had to let some people go.
Yeah,
you can't keep everybody.
You gave 2 players stupid money, so
now we got some NFL trades, and the Giants traded a 2nd and a 5th round pick to the Panthers for Brian Burns, and they agreed to a 5-year, $150 million extension.
Big uglies, bro. Get that bread.
87 guaranteed.
You're in the line or a quarterback, you good to go. You are good to go.
Yes, sir. Make that money. It's the season for y'all. I don't think the season never ends for a quarterback, but an offensive lineman, that could change up, but it'll never end for quarterback. Quarterbacks are going to make the money regardless.
Yeah. Speaking of quarterbacks, the Patriots traded Matt Jones to the Jaguars for a 6th-round pick.
Oh, okay. Jaguars.
And I think it's smart, man. I think it's a smart move. Maybe they can find something with him, and maybe it lights a little bit more fire underneath fucking Trevor Lawrence's ass. So
Bill Belichick his ass.
It's rough. It's rough.
So
on top, also Broncos trade Jerry Jeudy to the Browns for 5th and 6th round picks.
He's good, and they just Sean Payton just like,
Yeah, y'all got rid of Joe Mixon, man. I
Yeah,
seen that.
Joe Mixon to the Texans for a
Seventh
seventh
round
round
pick
pick.
is all Joe Mixon was worth. Good night.
but it was going to cut him last night.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw that. It said that they did cut him, and then a little
And
while
then-
later, I saw he was
Yo,
traded.
I'll give you something for him. So nobody else will snatch him up. Great trade for them too.
Yeah, you get it.
Yeah,
All you
no
giving up
doubt.
is a seventh rounder for Joe Mixon. I'll
Hell
take that.
yeah, no doubt.
I'll take him. I'll take him for a seventh rounder all
Damn
day.
right,
You know.
every day of the week.
Steelers trade wide receiver Deontay Johnson to the Panthers for Donta Jackson and pick swaps.
I think that's Deontay. I think that's Urbanomics, Deontay.
Oh,
Yeah, it's Deontay Jackson. Yeah.
yeah.
Urbanomics, you wouldn't know nothing about that.
Nah.
Bryce Young gets another weapon to throw to, and
Yeah.
ramp up that defense.
Where's the thing at? But yeah, man.
Oh, so go back to Solomon's joint.
So Nostradamus, what you got for us?
Yeah. So I got a couple of Nostradamuses. First,
hold on. Let me see what them people were saying.
Solomon saying that. So originally, they would never do this, but I was thinking that the Vikings would trade Justin Fields. I mean, the Vikings. The Bears would trade Justin Fields to the Vikings for the number 5 pick.
I wouldn't do that.
Right? But they're not going to do that. They're not going to trade within the division. They really hate each other, right?
For the number 5?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I wouldn't give up the number 5 pick for Justin Fields.
So I said, nah, that's going to happen. So here's my 2 ones, right? So the Vikings trade Justin Jefferson to the Chargers.
Oh, since they're going to start tanking?
For their number 1 pick, which is number 5 overall.
But
and
did
then the Vikings.
Did the Vikings sign Justin Jefferson? Did they give him? Not gave him nothing? Oh, they still ain't did nothing yet? Okay.
So I think they trade him to the Chargers for the Chargers' first-round pick with the number 5 pick, and then the Vikings draft either Jaden Daniels or J.J. McCarthy. Heard it here first. That's going to happen. Get his ass out of the conference, and Jim Harbaugh is like, hey, I'm trying to win now. So I'm going to cut Keenan Allen and or Mike Williams, and I'm going to get Justin Jefferson in here.
Okay. With Herbert throwing to him?
Yep. And then he's
That'd
like,
be
get
scary.
out.
What do you think about I don't know who Drake May is.
That's the guy from Carolina, right?
He's he's from Carolina. Yeah.
Or Justin Fields to the Patriots. The Patriots need something.
I think they're going to draft.
You think they're just going to try and build?
Yep.
On the draft.
Well, if that's the case, then Drake May would be because he's coming out of Carolina this year.
Mm-hmm. So my other one, I got one more Nostradamus. One more. For seeing neighbor.
Okay.
The Bengals trade T. Higgins to the Chiefs for their first-round pick and their third-round pick. And then the Bengals trade up with somebody to get Brock Bowers out of Georgia. Mark my words.
Okay.
Shit.
I mean, you've been pretty good on your Nostradamus, so I can't really knock you on those. You've been pretty good on those.
We got to mark this episode 108.
108, mark it. It's going to happen within the next month.
South Carolina defeated LSU 79-72 in SEC women's basketball title game amid scuffle.
So, I watched the highlights. I didn't watch the game.
Me too.
Kind of like the girl, she, the one girl from LSU kind of pushed somebody, Then the other girl from South Carolina ran in and kind of bumped her, and then the big girl came in and just hit her with the boom bam.
Push the ass, right?
Like
Pounce.
so, a couple of things happened. A couple of things happened out of this that I want to address. So the brother of the sister that got pushed down jumped out of the stands. So, what the hell was you gonna do? Punch one of those girls?
Exactly. I heard not one person say that.
Like
everybody's like, "Oh, I did."
I mean, I understand that was your sister, but was you gonna fight one of those girls?
Thank you.
Like you was in a lose-lose and you went to jail. So you was in a lose-lose situation. And then the other thing was the coach from LSU said, I wish she would have did that to Reese.
Angel Reese. Yeah.
Angela Reese, as soon as the fight broke out, was first of all, I guess hurt or something, her knee.
Hurt her ankle.
And then when the fight really scuffle broke out, she sit on the bench. So how can you say I wish she would do that to Angel Reese when she didn't come to her teammates' aid and run toward the damn skirmish?
And how is you as a coach pretty much promoting violence?
Yeah. That is a great point too. But my thing is more on Angel Reese. Like Angel Reese is known to be feisty, but when that shit broke out, you was nowhere to be found.
Going the other way. Yep.
Yeah, you was nowhere to be found. Like when they first showed it looked like she was messing with her knee, and then it went a little bit farther, and you stayed sitting on the bench. You did not run to the fire. And I'm telling you, you should have, but at the same time, you should have.
Right.
Reese has the most to lose if she got involved.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, Cuzzo, but I'm not getting ready to listen. I can remember when I played college baseball, and I think somebody threw in close or hit one of our players, and all you heard was cleats hit the fucking concrete in the dugout. And our coach had to like, whoa, stop. You're going to back your players. You don't think about, so especially in college, how much you have to lose. Now, business-wise and smartness, probably yes. But as a teammate, I'm backing my teammates, bro.
Now, is Reese the girl that caught all the heat last year?
Yeah. She's
So she's probably like, I ain't trying to.
Oh no, bro, she's getting a couple of $1 million more a year with the NIL. So without a doubt, it is something to look at, and that's probably where her mind was at. Like, you know what? I got endorsements, I got NILs, and I'm probably going to be in the top 5 in the draft, like top 3, and maybe she thought that, but
I really think it's because she was hurt. As soon as the play stopped, she was like limping and walking towards
no, she was on the bent down with her knee, but for her coach to make that statement, like two sides to that. Like you said, what coach makes the statement that you are all right with your players fighting, and then you can't make that statement because Reese was over there either hurt or like, I ain't getting in that shit.
I ain't getting involved in that. Right.
Exactly. So yeah.
But for the brother, I'm like, to your point, I'm like, why isn't nobody talking about this dude? Like, you got a bunch of girls out there. What you gonna do?
Yeah, that was crazy, bro.
Stand there and watch. Like,
there was a no-win situation for you for that. You jumped over that thing, and I understand. If anything, you jump over and go grab your sister and make sure.
But make sure she's safe, right?
Like you ready to throw hands, like with girls?
With girls? Yeah.
And I don't know if we had this up here, but that Tennessee, did y'all see that Tennessee lost against South Carolina? So Tennessee was getting ready to beat South Carolina in the damn SEC game in the tournament. They was up by either one. They was up by 1 or 2, maybe 1 or 2, with like 3 seconds, 2 or 3 seconds left, and South Carolina ran a play where the big tall girl came to the top of the key and shot. When I say uncontested, nobody would. I mean, like they all just stopped and watched her shoot, and she banked the 3 in to beat them. And that big question was what in the hell? The girl that played Chad at Hamilton High. The girl that hit the 3, but that's a play Maybe he's meant to say played here in chat at Hamilton Heights. Okay. But anyway, yeah, they did not contest the shot. And then the coach came back and was like, well, yeah, if I had it to do over, we was looking at it and we wasn't in the right play. And, everybody guards somebody. But whatever happened in this particular thing, they just let her shoot it. And she banked it. It was an ugly-ass shot. She banked it in. But the big thing was nobody was there to run at her or throw their hands up, and she shot a wide open three and banked it in and beat South Carolina. And South Carolina ended up keeping their season, and then of course went on to beat LSU. But yeah, it was crazy. Nobody contested the shot.
Let me go back to something I said earlier because I fucked up. So I was thinking that so I was getting my trades mixed up. I was thinking that the Bears would trade their number 9 pick for Justin Jefferson and keep, and then trade out the number 1 and keep Justin Fields. That's all I was thinking. I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, that's rough. Oh shit! Hold on. Did you see this one?
Coach.
No,
Coach, it's two sides to that. Jake Paul has showed a long time ago after the Tommy Fury fight that he doesn't really want to fight anybody that's that low in rankings or that a contender that could give him a real fight or beat him. He wants to fight names and make money. And so two sides of that. Should he be fighting a 58-year-old man? Hell no, coach. I don't believe in that at all. But at the same time, he's a damn not podcast, but a what's called it star. Reality, not reality. What is the word?
Yeah, he's an influencer.
Yeah, he's an influencer. So yeah, for that sake, he's going to do it. Like he would, that's why he's been calling out Canelo. He don't really want to fight Canelo, but he would fight him for the money this we made. I really hope Mike Tyson, but like I was telling, I don't know if he was on earlier, they were saying it's supposed to be 18-ounce gloves and headgear. That's a whole lot, boxing coach. That's a whole lot of protection. But Mike Tyson hit your ass, 18-ounce gloves or not with headgear, and hit you on the chin, he can hurt you. But I just think longer the fight goes, of course, at 58 years old, your win is not what it used to be. And we know Mike Tyson likes to partake in the weed, then as Stephen A. likes to say. So he will smoke some weed. So we don't know what his capacity of how long the fight will last ago. Money grab and a boost in his pay. I think without a doubt, definitely money grab.
You know what though? I'm not mad at. Obviously, Tyson can always use the bread since he squandered all his fucking money away previously.
Yeah, and I'm wondering how much he'll make. I'm waiting.
He'll get paid. He gonna get paid.
Yeah, without a doubt.
I think one of the biggest things is I think they're gonna have gimmicks in his contract. In the contract,
I've seen that there's going to be gimmicks in the contract that this can't be done or this can't.
Yeah, I remember when they were talking about everything with Mayweather versus Logan Paul, right? Mayweather fought Logan Paul, right?
Yeah, it was Logan.
So they were in that contract. It was like if Mayweather knocked him out or something prior to round 3 or something, the purse was going to be dropped. Or something like that. It wasn't going to be the same thing. So that just puts obviously.
So you hold back.
Yeah. Now they're going to make the fight go longer.
Yeah.
And Mayweather's not trying to fucking. So I wonder if they're going to do some shit like that, like Tyson.
No, just alone if they do 18-ounce gloves and headgear is a lot. That is a lot. I mean, I've sparred some and I've worked out some. And generally, you spar with 16-ounce gloves and headgear, so they're going 2 more ounces. and headgear. That is a
They
lot
got
of
they got
protection.
they got to try and pillow up Tyson's
Yeah, that
fucking
is a lot of protection.
hammers.
I think that's what they use in the Bad Man is like 18-ounce glove. It's a big glove. That's a big glove.
The last topic we got here, near and dear to my heart.
I bet it is.
Bro. But shit, not only this though, fucking Judge had to go get an MRI also.
Listen,
And typical Yankee bullshit that they do, they say, oh, well, Judge was only gonna take 2 at bats in this game anyway.
Listen, bro, the next couple of days to a week, y'all sign Snell.
You know what though? I think they're gonna go harder for the Cease trade personally, because especially if Cole needs Tommy John, he's done until he's done for 2 years.
Yeah, 2026.
September next year. You know what I'm saying? They would be probably the quickest he would come back. So and that's a wasted year of Juan Soto, because is Juan Soto gonna be like, I'm gonna fucking sign him back with this team?
Yeah.
And at the same time, man, like spring training's been ugly, and like I don't know, man. Stanton looks like shit.
Yeah,
and I know it's spring.
Spring.
I know
training.
it's spring,
and lose every damn spring training game and then come out monsters in the regular.
Yeah, but
or they
but
do
how
great
many
in
times have
spring
we
training
seen
and then come out and don't win shit.
How many times have you
regular
seen the I don't know, Higashioka like 2 years ago when he hit like 14 home runs during spring training and everybody's like, yeah, and then the season starts and he can't hit a home run to save his life. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you get so my thing is Stanton shit the bed all pretty much last year.
So maybe he has a 65 home run season this year.
Yeah, and I hope so, because fuck, man, that he's my dude, man. I just, it's tough, man. It's tough watching those at bats, man. He looks like he has no clue how to hit a fastball, and that's bad.
He's not a young dude though, bro. He's not
young
a
either.
big chicken.
Hold on, he's not that old. He's like 33 years old.
And listen, hey, I hear you.
He's just been in the league for a long time.
He's been lifting, so his muscles.
That's the other thing.
But now he's skinny. Now he's slim.
Everybody knows with boxers, man, the worst thing you can do is bulk up as a boxer, because you think you're stronger, but your reflexes, your quick twitch muscles, all of that is taken away when you put that muscle on.
Yeah, but now he's skinny as hell compared to the way he was. And they were saying like, oh yeah, his new slim down, like.
Hey, yeah, like they say, man, sometimes when it happens, when the decline is not slowly is one of those, it happens. Hopefully that's not happening to him.
Right. He's gonna
so but Garrett Cole, they're saying they're gonna shut him down for a little bit and see what happens. They're still waiting for some results. And Judge ended up having an MRI. They said on his abs, but after he took a swing the other day, he made and first thing almost everything I read, and the first thing I thought was that's his oblique. It's gonna be his oblique, and they're over here talking about it's his abs. So now when they're saying his abs, I'm hoping that it's not gonna be the sports hernia gimmick.
Well, you my homeboy, so I have sympathy for you, but I don't give a damn if every Yankee player get hurt.
Don't be mad because your team already is waving the white flag.
I have sympathy for you as a homeboy, but I don't give a damn.
Don't be mad that the Red Sox are waving the white flag and the season ain't even started.
Yeah, I don't give a damn if every Yankee get hurt.
But shit, I'm ready to wrap this up.
Yeah, I'm like,
Pops.
Hungry in your bathroom.
Pops, 3 days. And 2 days in a wake up, Pop.
Oh shit! Don't say that. 2 days and a wake up. I remember those days all the time. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in. Shit, I'm trying to think if there's anything else really popping. I don't think so, right?
No, man, we covered about everything. Like I said, I apologize for the Kenny's Corner going 45 minutes, but it was just a lot to cover.
Shit, yeah. So on that note, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for tuning in. We will see you next Tuesday.
Yes, sir.
Sure.
From us neighbors to y'all, be safe. Have a good one.
Peace.
They don't even like it.